Oh, it's gone? Yeah. Right, thanks. But the paper's just come out. Well, someone got round there half an hour ago.
Oh, there's nothing else.
You're not going to find anything this way. All the best places go by word of mouth. Oh, we've asked around. What more can we do?
See, we done the sums and they add up.
Yeah, like they did with Frank.
Ah, we're not going to make the same mistakes he made.
What are you going to do that's going to be so different?
Well, he never got off the bottom end of the market, did he? I mean, once we get a bit of capital, we'll start going to the auctions, we'll get clean late reg cars.
Yeah, with high mileages.
Oh, but people around here don't care about that, do they? They just want something that looks a bit flash.
You got a lot of faith in human nature, haven't you?
All we need is a couple of £100 to get some equipment, get started, you know.
So what's in it for me, then?
We'll pay you back with interest.
Well, why don't you just go and see a loan shop?
Because you've got the arches, and we need somewhere for Ricky to work, don't we?
Well, you don't want to look there.
We'll pay you rent once we get going.
It's all ifs and buts, isn't it?
I know what I'm doing, Phil.
It's too risky.
Risky? Look at the figures.
Yeah, but that's all they are, isn't it?
Look, just think about it, please. I'll leave this lot with you.
It won't make any difference.
A few £100. Come on, Phil, it's the least you could do.
What do you mean?
You know what I mean.
When it comes to business, favours don't come into it, all right?
Right. I remember that.
Sorry.
Don't worry. It's going to happen. With or without you.
So what is it you can tell me in the captain?
Natalie and Arthur Square listening in.
Come on, I've got to get back to work.
I couldn't help hearing what David was going on about.
Yeah, well, the one thing he's got's mouth.
Well, so what about this plan of his then?
Well, that's all it is, isn't it? Just a plan.
Well, what's wrong with the idea?
Nothing. I'm sure it'll pay off if they work hard at it.
So?
So good luck to them. I just don't want to get involved, that's all.
Why not?
Well, maybe I ain't got that kind of money laying around.
Oh, come on, you can always find money if you need it.
Well, all right. Carlot doesn't exactly bring back happy memories for me, does it?
Oh, I'm just amazed how short your memory is.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, don't you think you owe it to him?
I don't know David Wicks anything. Whatever he might think.
Well, what about Pat? And Janine and Ricky?
Look, hold on a second, all right? I ain't taking all the blame. I mean, Frank did have a hand in his own downfall, you know.
Oh, you played your part.
Oh, and I'm never allowed to forget it, eh?
Look, Pat is out doing cleaning jobs trying to keep things afloat. And Ricky and David are now trying to do something to help themselves. The least you can do is support them.
All right.
Yeah.
Coming on it.
Yeah. Got a long way to go yet.
Yeah. Listen, I need to talk to you, both of you.
What about?
I'm not here, in the Vic.
You said he didn't go for it. Well, let's see what he has to say first.
There we go. Right, well, here's the deal.
I thought you weren't interested.
Well, I thought again.
What do you mean you're in?
Well, that depends. I'll give you £500 to start with.
Should cover the work on the portal cabin. It's something.
And you can use the arches.
Rent free.
Until you start turning the profit, yeah?
And what's in it for you?
I want 10%.
Of the profit?
Of the sales. I want 10% of every sale you make.
That's all right, isn't it? Should be a nice little earner for you.
I'm relying on it. So, do we have a deal?
Yeah. All right.
What's happening?
What, in Sevilla? Where is he, Cindy?
I don't know. I'm the last person to know what he's up to these days.
Oh, there he is. Hey, Ian, what's all this about? Where's Cole? Well, he was over there. There he is.
Hey, what's all this then?
No idea.
Richard, you got a minute?
Well, if it isn't our own buddy David Beale. It's 13 Turpin Road, your address, isn't it?
You turn acting like a prat into a fine art, Beale.
Yeah, I'm sorry this photo's not more flattering of you. It's getting very boring, this.
Yeah, Ian, what's going on?
Met a friend of yours up north. Very keen to meet up with you again, he is.
I think all these sleepless nights have finally gotten to you, haven't they?
What about you? Do you have any trouble sleeping at night?
Well, I don't have Satan's brood in the next room, do I?
So you've got nothing on your conscience, then?
No, just all the hearts that I've broken, but what can I do about that, eh?
Yeah, we're all getting a bit bored with this aging Lothario act, Richard.
Yeah, well, if you'll excuse me, I've got a market to get packed up, all right?
Yeah, well, this should get to Doncaster by the first post tomorrow. And I don't think Neil Bradley's the kind of man to hang around.
Bradley? Bradley. No, that's nobody that I know.
Oh, seems to know you. Big guy. Ex-councillor like yourself.
Oh, councillor, were you? Strange you never mentioned it.
Especially as it was so eventful.
Not like you to hide your light under a bushel.
No, I was never on the council. He's thinking of somebody else.
Well, it seems that him and your namesake were asked to resign from the council over allegations of bribery and corruption.
That was never proved.
So it was you?
Now, rumours, they don't count for anything.
He spent 18 months in jail for taking backhanders.
Yeah, well, that's got nothing to do with me.
That's not how he tells it. He says that you were in it together, that you set him up so that all the mud stuck to him.
Doesn't sound like a man whose word you could trust then, does it?
I'd rather believe him before I believe you.
And what about the £40,000 that you embezzled from his company? Is he lying about that as well?
I always wondered how you made a market inspector's salary stretch so far, Richard.
Sounds like the man's cracking up to me.
Well, you can tell him yourself. He's coming down to visit you.
All right, look, what do you want?
I don't want anything from you, Cole.
I always knew there was something shady about that man.
Yeah, I think we all did.
Yeah, but bribery, investment, how'd you get away with that?
Them Buxton do a good job down here.
Yeah, just give me the letter. Forget about Bradley, I'll make it worth your while.
No, I don't think I could disappoint Mr. Bradley.
Is it money that you want?
Getting worried, are we?
I just don't need the aggro.
And I don't need your money.
Look, I can be of use to you. I'm owed favours on the council.
I've seen what happens to people you do favours for.
The guy writes the letter. Hold on. Let's talk.
Begging, are we?
Just come on, Ian.
Perfect timing.
You stupid little pilk.
The deal's on wheels.
No stopping us now, mate.
Oh, yeah, did you see his face? He really wound him up.
Yeah, really worried, wasn't he?
Yeah, give the lad a drink. There's your whiskey in it. Yeah, whiskey.
You're absolutely marvellous, Ian.
The pleasure was all mine.
I never thought I'd see old Hatchet-Face big.
No, I knew he had it in him.
Have I missed something?
Just Richard Cole's double-dealing past, catching up with him.
Do you think this Bradley chap will really come down and do him some damage?
Yeah, he'll be down all right. He wants blood.
How did you manage to find him?
Well, I knew there had to be something in his past, the way he never talked about it.
Yeah, but he's only got to lay low for a couple of days, hasn't he?
No, I ain't finished with him yet, Uncle Arthur. I bet he never mentioned the way he had to leave Doncaster in his job application for down here, did he?
Hey, what you having, Ian?
No, it's all right, I got one, thanks. Owen, cheers for that.
Oh, no problem. How'd you find that stuff out about him?
Oh, I just followed my nose. It wasn't that hard.
You'll have to start watching your back now.
I ain't frightened of Cole.
You all right, Paul?
Yeah, I'm just fussy about who I drink with these days.
Bye, Auntie Pauline.
Oh, hello, David.
Yeah, guess what? I'm in business.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I've just found a backer to help me open up the car lot again.
Oh, that's marvellous. Who's that, then?
Phil Mitchell. He's just agreed to come in with us.
Oh, it wouldn't be my choice, but good luck anyway.
Thanks.
Yeah, good luck, David.
Thanks, Kathy. Ta.
Here we are,
Oh,
girls.
thanks, love. Well, one thing's for sure, Phil Mitchell won't be doing badly out of it.
Oh, maybe he's just trying to help out.
Yeah, would be a first for him if he is.
Oh, come on, Paul.
And I hope they do well. If only for Pat's sake. If anyone deserves a break, she does.